4 former Formula One drivers, 1 experience of all in all 513 Formula One Grand Prix. Ralf Schumacher, Martin Brundle, Marc Surer, Ivan Capelli, and a new star. Their maiden drive with the new SLS AMG GT3.
When you first drive a car like this, it's quite nerve-wracking because it's worth, what, 400,000 euros, and you go out onto a high-speed track and you think, well, I don't know what it's going to do, I don't know how to make it function. I mean, 10 minutes before I got in it, I didn't even know how to start the engine. But you have to push, you need brake temperature and tyre temperature, so you have to get on it. So you're looking for early signs of confidence and predictability, which this car does.
Time soon for the exclusive test drive. Purest design on the outside. Here though, the talks more of functionality inside. A gullwing car for the racetrack, developed to GT3 regulations and designed actually not for 4 Formula One drivers, but as a car for customers competing in sprint and long-distance races. A car indeed for taking to the limit.
This car gives you a safe feeling. It tells you what it's going to do. It's going to understeer or oversteer. The braking is also very good. But of course, with this safe feeling, you sometimes overdo it. And then you get in trouble, as I did, and I spun.
And this feeling is no coincidence. The SLS GT3 has a standard of safety attained by no other vehicle in GT3. A car with lots of plus points.
A fantastic design for this car, not just for the normal road SLS, but also for the racing car. And look at the rear wing, how big it is to produce downforce and to be quick.
And here we see the heart of the SLS GTS, unfortunately somewhat curbed due to the air restrictors that are prescribed by the regulations, around 550 horsepower. The really special feature here, although it's a front-engine arrangement, is the weight distribution, because the engine has been specially set towards the back. It's termed a mid-engine car, as naturally the aim is to achieve a perfect distribution of weight.
Here we are with the famous gullwing open door, the seat where there are professional but also some gentlemen drivers, and a particularly important issue has been given to the safety with this shell inside in carbon fiber added to the roll cage.
6.3-litre engine capacity and a lap around Hockenheim in what feels like only seconds slower than the race version of the C-Class Mercedes-Benz in the DTM. Not surprisingly, Ralf Schumacher draws comparisons. You can already see its straight-line speed. We don't appreciably go any faster in our DTM cars. Now it's reaching almost 250, even a bit over. Then comes the next test, the hairpin, which is really very difficult, especially for such a heavy car. And it's done that really well too. Getting used to it, enjoying it and taking it flat out. A car that has even men with all this F1 experience in raptures.
Well, of course it was going to be fun, the Hockenheim Grand Prix circuit, the new Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG GT3 car. The first thing I always want to know about racing cars like this, are they really souped-up road cars or are they true racers? Well, this, I can assure you, is a racing car. I really enjoyed it. It gave me a lot of confidence straight away and I could push the limits and really enjoy myself.
Today, it was 4 former Formula One drivers. From 2011, this SLS is set to allow customers to mix it with the best in GT3.